If you want to lose 20 pounds, then you need to stop dieting. That's right, you need to stop dieting. Diets are not a good way to lose weight. 95% of people who go on diets, they fail. Yeah, diets have a 95% failure rate. And a huge chunk of these people who fail, they get even fatter at the end of a diet. Fatter than they were before. So only 5% of people who go on a diet actually find success at the end, which means you have a better shot of becoming a Navy SEAL than having success on a diet. This is why dieting, or what you would think of as dieting, is not the answer. And it's all because of this one reason. It's because most diets are not sustainable. You can't do it for the long run. So at the end of your diet, if you wind up losing a bunch of weight, you'll gain it all back again. And like I said, in most cases, you'll wind up fatter than you were before. This is why we do lifestyles. We don't do diets. You got to build a lifestyle. Basically find something that works for you that you could do for the long haul. Not something you only do for 6 weeks and then you stop. This is why flexible dieting is the answer. Usually when people think of traditional diets, they think about cutting out all the foods that they like. But when you're on a quote-unquote flexible diet, you're not cutting any of those foods out. There's no such thing as bad foods. There's a good saying in the flexible dieting space. It says you can eat what you want, but you can't eat the amount that you want. So if you want to have pizza, if you want to have donuts, if you want to have McDonald's, none of that is off the table. You can absolutely eat that, but you can't binge on that. If you want to know exactly how I lost 50 pounds of body fat while building muscle at the same time, while eating whatever I wanted, comment fat loss below and I'll send you my free guide called The 7 Principles of Fat Loss for Leaders. Done.